guys, and welcome back to Extra Astrology. Today we're going to be doing a pick card reading concerning your physical attractiveness through their eyes, through their perspective. And yeah, please guys, subscribe to the channel. Consistent videos every two videos every single week, usually on Thursday and Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. But please subscribe to the channel, guys. Please support your small YouTubers. I'm trying to get to 30,000, by May or March or, hey, even February. Everything's possible. So, yeah, this is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Got some really nice little, crystal-y thingies or marbles or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we're going to get into it really quick. Your physical attractiveness through their eyes. Please choose with your eyes. That's my advice. Choosing with your eyes automatically. Close your eyes for about, I say, 10 seconds. Open them. And the card that you're most attracted to, just go ahead right straight through it. Okay? So we're going to get right into it with Group 1. Group 1. Hi, guys. Today we're going to be discussing your physical attractiveness through their eyes. So we have the waters of life, abundance, judgment, the lovers, volatility. Okay, so guys, what I'm getting is automatically some Aries centered energy and also a tad of Libra energy. You have a very seductive but also subtle glow to you that is really interesting. So that's why I think I'm picking up on Aries, or also it could even be like the seductive energy does come from water based signs. So I am sensing a bit of Scorpio, a bit of some Scorpio and Cancerian energy. So you guys are very you may seem innocent on the outside, but also have this seductive and mysterious glow to you, and that is how they view you. This is how they think of you whenever you do come into mind, because they really get off on the thought that you have something that you don't show to other people, but you could possibly show to them, right? And you also might have a bit of a temper that for Scorpio placements, and hey, this could be considered toxic, but this is just the reality of having heavy Scorpio energy in your chart, especially if you're Mars and Scorpio like myself. You might find yourself being I don't want to say turned on, but excited by not violence, but you like a bit of argument. You like a good, not too intense argument. You like that kind of energy because the aftermath usually results in some kind of, intense sexual escapade of the sorts. They also are very attracted to the fact that you're adventurous and you're outgoing. But also, when we think about literal physical traits about you, the way in which you dress is coming into mind. So I'm sensing just if you are into tight or form-fitting outfits, if you're a male or a female, that is what they also are attracted to and they notice about you. And also how you conduct yourself online. So what I'm hearing is your aesthetic. Your aesthetic in general is very attractive to them. I'm also hearing things about the color black. So if you're attracted to the color black or just very deep colors, right? So I'm hearing reds, I'm hearing deep blacks, I'm hearing deep, just very deep, rich, high hue colors are coming into mind. I'm also hearing something about the shape of your eyes. So the shape of your eyes could really be a turn on to them. If they're almond shaped, if they're there's something about them being a certain shape that is very interesting to someone, and it's really captivating. And I wouldn't say it's captivating in a super wide-eyed, doe-eyed way, but kind of in this foxy way, right? So that's very interesting. And when people are described as oh, some guys or girls, when they're around their friends, they'll say, oh, this dude is really hot, or this girl is really sexy. Well, you're not someone who they think, okay, so I'm getting more sexy for you is what they feel. They think you're very sexy and you're very dynamic and sensual and sexual, but overall a bit more, there's more of a sexual energy to you that's very, very interesting to them. And there's also this the discussion of like being into a lot, an all or nothing type of personality, which points to a lot of scorpionic energy as well, and Aries as well. So like all or nothing kind of thing where it's like you can't do anything without it being everything, right? So it's either you go and you film, I don't know, you go and you film 30 videos for your YouTube channel, or you don't film anything at all. That's where you guys are at. That's the type of energy that they pick up off you, which they find very attractive as well, because from their angle, there's someone who doesn't necessarily know how to make a clear and concise choice. So your decision-making skills are very attractive to them. And yeah, I'm hearing shape, like the shape, maybe the shape that you're in. So that doesn't necessarily mean or nor conform to a certain shape in specifics. It could be anything. It could be that you have a very curvaceous shape and that's very attractive to them, or you have a very slim shape and they find that very attractive. So I'm hearing shape of the eyes, shape of the body. And also, if you wear makeup, male or female, the way in which you wear makeup, the way in which you apply it is very distinct, and they like that a lot. They're very into that. They find that very attractive. Your upkeep, your hygiene, very attractive. Also, I'm hearing the way you smell is a thing. The way you smell matters. And also, you kind of bring out this thing in them, because they seem like people who kind of keep their opinions to themselves. They don't want to speak out about certain things. They're very scared of that. But when they look at you, there is this kind of rebellious nature, this kind of like, I'm not going to keep quiet about anything. I'm very open. I'm out here, and I'm not going to change. And that's very attractive to them, because they see things in you that they don't have, and they're like, okay, I want to latch onto this. I'm interested in this. I want this in my life. And what else is it about you? Yeah, that fieriness, that excitableness, that motivation. Yeah, what I'm hearing also is like you're a very motivated person, so that rubs off on them. They find that super, super attractive. And yeah, also they just kind of want to, it seems like everyone around you really wants to get close to you. So you have this appeal, this mass appeal that's very like magnetic, and a lot of people are very attracted to that. And this person in specifically is attracted to that, and they just like your energy, and they don't want to suck your energy like a vampire. They're just like, oh my god, almost in a fan type of way, but not like creepily like a fan, you know, but like in a very adoring type of way. Like, I just like this person. This person is so fun. This person is like, just they never bore me. They never make me want to just like, you just always keep them on their toes. You always keep them on their toes. You always keep other people on their toes. And also there's this element of like psychicness, spirituality, and like you kind of open their minds to a lot of different avenues in life. So you're very like profound. You're very like, you have intellectual bits about you, but the way in which you present it or you speak isn't in like a professor type of way, which is also intriguing to people. And so yeah, group one, that's all that I'm seeing for how they think about you, your physical attractiveness through their eyes, and also like, you know, other assets about your personality. So yeah, group one, that's all I have. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Group 2, your physical attractiveness along with, you know, other personality traits that they find attractive about you through their eyes. So we have Hearthfire, great card. The Green Woman. You have the Queen of Wands. The Six of Swords. Earth Magic. Okay guys, so what I'm seeing is that your physical attractiveness through their eyes is something that resonates with most people that meet you. So you guys are definitely one of those people who your physical attractiveness is almost so evident and so out there I don't know if how to really describe this. So if say there's some people right in this world where it's like, I would say about 70% of the population is average, right? So if we're gonna do a rating scale, like 70% of the population, I would say, are fives. I don't attribute to this. I don't support this. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But I'm just gonna take it to like a level playing ground that we would discuss. So, and I just keep it real on this channel. So, majority of people are fives, and so or average looking. You, my friend, are someone who is just so obviously good looking that and in a very like classical manner, in a very like, okay, you look like a a classical celebrity, someone who is kind of just expected, right, to be known, someone who is expected to rise above. And even I'm sensing some type of modelly energy, some type of like just on included in cinema, so someone who universally people are very attracted to. Like, I don't know, who's someone who everyone can agree is attractive, like Zayn Malik from One Direction, right? He's someone who is seen, most, from the most part. Now I know people might say, oh, but I'm just saying, for the most part, a lot of people would say he is classically, physically very attractive, and that's you guys. And so this is how this person views you from everything. So it's the total package. But I'm also hearing a focus on the body. So, and I'm also hearing that you guys value how you look. You value how the whole ensemble looks. Obviously, there's some Leo energy emanating here. So you care about how you look. You guys could be have a Mars in Leo. You could have an ascendant in Leo. You could have a sun in Leo. And you guys give a shit about how you look. And you care about hygiene. You care about the whole thing. I'm hearing an emphasis on skin. So your skin on your face, on your legs. I'm also hearing an emphasis on the legs. Is very, very, it's a big deal. So your skin, your overall health, your teeth. I'm hearing teeth. The way in which you take care of your teeth. You floss them. They're white, they look really nice, and this is what this person really focuses on when they're around you. They also feel a pressure to really up the ante when they're around you. They feel a pressure to like come to your level and to like in terms of a materialistic standpoint. Now you guys also care about the types of clothes that you wear. You care about the types of things that you put on in your body in terms of diet. You care about those things, and so that's what how you're viewed in terms of physical attractiveness when this person's around you. Also, what I'm hearing is that even though you might enjoy, the roundabout party, and you like that type of scene, and you might enjoy drinking and having a good time, your focus is not, you don't get tainted, right? You know how to compartmentalize your life. So that's something that is very attractive to this person, how you can just like, from a night out, you can literally just like come back to work or come back to wherever you are, and you can bounce back really good. And that's because you overall take care of yourself super well. And there is this like element of nature. So I'm hearing something about you and exercise, or just like literally meditating and going out a lot. It seems like you guys look forward to things. You also want to break old like traditional, or what is it, generational curses that have afflicted you before. And so this person is privy to that, and they find that really inspirational. Like, a lot of people find you inspirational. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a lot of people, or some people in your life, maybe you're not close to a lot of people, they find you inspirational without you even knowing it, because you've conquered a lot of demons, and you just continue to do that. And spirituality is huge. I'm hearing, or some type of, you have a belief system that is just like really, really intact, and you don't allow other people to necessarily influence you in one way or the other way. You are kind of just set in stone. I'm also hearing a bit of stubborn energy, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm a stubborn person myself. And I'm also hearing something about the sister sign of Leo, so Aquarius. I'm seeing some Aquarius energy. So you might have some Leo placements, and this person might have Aquarius placements, so opposites might attract. And what else? I'm also hearing like something about jewelry. So if you're a girl or a guy, if you are into jewelry, you're into earrings, you're into necklaces, you're into like accessories. I'm hearing accessories. That's very attractive to this person. The fact that you care about accessories and also care about just like the upkeep of things. You care about the overall ensemble is what I'm hearing. So like the overall ensemble of who you are is very, very attractive to this person. It's very enticing. It's very respectable. This person respects you and at the same time finds you really attractive. And yeah, guys, like, and just how you like move forward, I'm hearing it's just like the fact that you just keep going. You're always on the hustle and bustle. You don't have time to waste, and that is also just very attractive because you're not a bum, you know. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm hearing for you, group 2. And please subscribe to the channel, guys. Please show your support. Group 3, your physical attractiveness through their eyes. We're also going to be discussing other aspects of your personality. So yeah, we have the forest lovers, we have the mirror, it was in reverse, we have the devil, we have the page of cups, and we have a wake-up call. So guys, okay, so give me a minute because this is a lot to unpack. This is a lot to unpack, group 3. You guys might have one of the most intense reading of all of the signs today. Not the signs, but the cards. So what I'm seeing right now, guys, is that there is this idea of you out there that you are more sexual, or you are just like more of the idea of something that this person thinks than you actually are. There's a lot more to you than how you look physically, but for some reason what I hear is that growing up you might have been, your attractiveness, right, might have kept people, or just kind of like, I'm also hearing like a physical asset of yours. So it could have been your chest, it could have been, you know, you might have a really, really nice toned body, abs, whatever, and this kind of might have got in the way of what people, you know, think of you. Because at the end of the day, what I'm hearing is that inside, all you really want is to be loved and respected and cherished, and you actually value the sanctity of things like marriage, and you're not someone who wants to play around, right? But what I'm hearing, sadly, and I'm just being honest, is that people have used you or have desired to use you solely based on how you look. And that's just kind of a sad part of, and people don't really like to acknowledge that being extremely attractive, or being attractive in a certain way, right, that's really hyper sexualized, can actually bring attention that you don't want, can actually create an idea of who you are that's not really associated with who you legitimately are. A great example of that is Pamela Anderson, right? She was known for being like this blonde bombshell, really big boobs, you know, the whole shebang. And she's actually someone who's incredibly intelligent. She's involved in politics. She cares about animals. She's very like witty and smart. And people really don't know that about her because it's like wrapped up in this package, right? Or at least when she was younger, it was wrapped up in this package. And so what I'm hearing is that, you know, the overall, I'm hearing there's like a sensuality to how you look, and that's not even your fault, right? Like that shouldn't be a fault, or that shouldn't really be a bonus. That's just really who you are. But that's like other people's opinions and thoughts placed upon you as projection, right? So you're very like, people don't necessarily look at you as a beautiful. They look at you as a very sensual and sexual human being. They look at you as someone who they want to kind of take off their belt. They want to like, what is it? Like, you're like a notch on a belt, right? So that's how a lot of people have viewed you, and this person themselves have viewed you, and that's why what I'm hearing is you need to stray away from that. You need to find someone who really values you. And what I'm hearing is like, there's this sensitivity to you. There is this like, I'm feeling Piscean energy where it's there is this like sensitivity to you. There is this like wanting more, wanting people to listen to you, wanting people to actually hear what you're saying, and your delivery is like very Piscean. So You guys might have a Mercury in Pisces, you might have a Mercury in Libra, you might have a Mercury in like a very softish sign, and people might just kind of look at you in a scorpionic way. They might look at you in a very like Taurus kind of way. And what's awesome is that soon people are kind of gonna realize, because not necessarily because you're gonna take it upon yourself to change how you look, because there's no reason to. You shouldn't have to change how you look based on how the world views you, but there is gonna be this, like, you're gonna do something in terms of like your career, or you're gonna do something in terms of like establishing yourself in a more like intellectual and education based way, and that's going to change how people view you. And they're going to respect you more, and they're going to look at you more as the beautiful person that you are, versus like I don't know, hypersexualizing you. Certain physical traits that are popping out to me about you guys is, you know, obviously the body. I'm hearing like, you know, the chest area, that could be for male and female. I'm also hearing something about the mouth. So you could have really nice lips, you know, it could be the shape of them, it could be how plump they are. I'm also hearing something about the hair. So the hair could be very nice, very beautiful, very flowy, healthy looking, and something about, maybe you guys have a dimple. I'm hearing something about dimples in any place. So back dimples, dimples on your cheeks, dimples anywhere is what I'm really hearing from you guys. And also tone of voice. So your tone of voice might be very sweet, very interesting, very different. It could be deep as well. That's very that's what people are enticed by and find very attractive about you. So that is all I have for you, group 3. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. It means a lot to me, okay?